had a very special introduction.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for sharing, and thank you for showing us a bit into the future. And you addressed upon your rational mind will probably think something after I said that it would go this way. And actually that is something which you could help me with, because my rational mind does make a turn which doesn't help me. Or maybe you could help me a bit more.
Okay, what type of a turn does your rational mind make?
One big universe, one united and borderless world.
Yes.
My first response was, what about our independence? One world is one power, maybe? How does that could be about? Where is our independence in this, when one creation would be the power of the whole entire world?
Oh, thank you so very, very much, darling rational mind, for bringing that idea to the stage so it can be seen and so a light can be shine upon it. Yes?
Yes, please.
So, that one power that the rational mind right now confuses with the idea of overpowering comes from unity in diversity. The idea of being okay to begin with, to lift boundaries in that way, which again doesn't mean that you erase cultural differences. You can hold these lovingly in your creation as a society without fearing that you will lose them if you lift a boundary. We're more so speaking about the boundaries that in a very abstract manner. Right now, the way it looks like on most of your planet turns humans into numbers. Your passport, your identification code, in order to keep track of where every unit of humanity is moving around, what they're doing, in the idea of lifting that type of very rigid controlling, you actually have to come from a place of trust and love and a deeper understanding that it is through your diversity and by stepping back a bit from the idea of attempting to catch everything in long lists of data, stepping back from that, letting that go more, actually allows people to express more freely what they have to offer, so that then the whole can benefit from that. You see. So, first of all, to give you a little bit of background information, the way that version of Earth that we were speaking about got there obviously wasn't overnight. There was a bit of an, you could say, journey to it, where first a few countries started experimenting with that, sometimes internally, so within the countries, and then others followed suit. But you will find that on your version of Earth, the one that you're focused on right now, you will find that there will be yet another slightly differently colored path or journey that can bring you to a similar energy wavelength. The reason that we are sharing these examples with you is so that you can taste, in a sense, the energy frequency of them, and then find a variety that works for your rational mind, where fear-based beliefs no longer play or claw around because it believes this is absolutely nonsense, impossible. It will never happen. It is a very big trap. You see, as long as you think that, you're not implementing the energy frequency that we are offering you in a way that benefits you.
True.
So that's up to you. But now we have given you this little bit of a background story. Does that help your rational mind to relax a little bit and to understand how you could come in that way to such a point where big sections of the earth are considered still regions, still areas, but the boundary system won't be the way it is today?
Yes, so it goes gradually.
Yes. Yes, because obviously the entire race has their own individual process. Every single person is journeying through all of these limiting beliefs and transforming them in their own way. So we understand you will need, quote unquote, or many of you will need some proof in the physical realm. You will test and through trial and error eventually discover what version works best for you in your reality.
Okay.
And form it according with that. Yes?
Yes.
Does that help?
It resonates.
Oh, well, thank you so much for remembering yourself.
And that's actually my second question. Why are we so eager now at this moment to remember, to want to remember? Why are we so eager to ask all these questions now to you?
Or in general, because the questions that we're answering in situations such as these, for instance, are questions that are buzzing all over the globe. Do you understand?
Yes.
So as a human species, you are questioning more now than ever, and we mean that within the general scope of commercially accepted history as it is being taught to you in schools. Mm-hmm. Within that linear exploration of time, space, reality, right now your species is questioning more than it has done before, than it previously did, even though there were many species and storylines before that that reached similar points and had similar transformational crossroads and hubs that spun off into other versions of Earth, etc. So you're now traveling through this particular journey, this round, this level, in this wave, you could say, of that ongoing infinite exploration into the remembrance of the self. You're waking up. As you are waking up, you begin to question more. It is a logical next, you could say, side effect. Also, the questioning itself, for those that do not immediately find answers, or those that find answers that do not resonate, send you back to think for yourself. You see, think for yourself. What do you think might be the answer? You see? And this is why in many occasions we actually do send you back to yourselves as well. But where we are allowed to, in harmony with your own higher selves, we're very excited to reflect the knowledge that is already hiding there, that you're hiding from by choice, to reflect that back to your persona level, so that it can remember. And by the sensation of the click, the aha moment, yes, the resonance as you describe it, it feels more complete. But it also remembers, as it is receiving the information, that you already knew it. Every single person that has an aha moment because of anything that we say or that anybody else says, we're not saying at all that anything needs to come through us. We very much always motivate every single person on your planet to do their own research, to compare information, to look around. If something not immediately resonates completely, then you innately know, you intuitively know there must be more. And that keeps you moving. That is an engine that is of the highest priority for your evolution. So the mechanism to ask questions, to wish to know, helps you remember that you already do know. But it helps you remember that through the means of a process. And that is the journey you signed up for within a time-space reality. The process unveils to you who you really are, reveals to you who you really are, what you already know on another level. You wouldn't have even the possibility of having an aha moment if there wasn't something clicking in that moment that you already knew. You see. So, we're very happy to play along on that playboard to bring you back home to yourselves, so that you can then, from that much more centered space of being, create your dreams, live your dreams, instead of dreaming about living. You see? Does that help?
Yes.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Then we also wish you very sweet dreams.
Thank you.
Okay, then we thank you all for this gathering, and we will invite you very gently to take another nice deep breath in. And if you wish to take another 3 of these beautiful aums, and as you do them, envision a beautiful bright light as a ball around the space, expanding with every sound you make. So the first aum, it expands perhaps a few kilometers outside of the building. Then you breathe in a tempo that feels good and that is deep and calm for you. And you make the next auming sound and you expand it as far as you can possibly imagine. And then you do it once more. And if you really, really, really like to go all the way, see if you can imagine and allow yourself to have this bubble of light, eventually with the last aum, wrap all around your beautiful planet, if that feels exciting to you. So take a nice deep breath in. Gaia thanks you. Gaia says, thank you so much. I love you unconditionally. Welcome home.